So today in this video, we're gonna talk about breakdown here and how to use this to optimize the ads properly. My name is Vishal. I've spent over 10 million plus in paid advertising, and I make this video to connect and network with cool people. So let's get into my ad account. As you can see, I've spent about $14,000 in this ad account. This is not our main ad account. We have five different ad accounts, and we spend tons of money on ads. And I'm gonna go over the campaigns on this account and how to use breakdown to optimize. Now, if you are expert media buyers, then you probably already know this, but it's still good for you to see how other people do it, because everybody has their own way of doing things and you may learn something new from them. So I'm just gonna type campaign name LTO because we have two different campaigns, and these are the main campaigns that we're running now at the moment. And this is the last 30 days, and we're gonna use breakdown. So what is breakdown first of all? So breakdown has a lot of things. It has time. You can see by day, you can see by week, 2 weeks, month, demographics, age, gender, Asian gender, all those things, geography, country, region, business locations. So there's a whole bunch of different things. What I'm gonna do is let's just do a breakdown of, you can also do breakdown for creatives as well, by the way. And there's action, delivery, there's just a lot of things. Let's just do something that I do quite often, which is age and gender. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And what you can do is you can click on this and it'll expand. So this gives me the entire view of the ad account for the campaigns that I've selected. Hope that makes sense. And looking at this in the last 7 days, I can see the purchases here. I can see the amount spent. Okay, so looking at this, looks like most of the budget goes to 65 plus male. And I'm guessing that is our best audience, because in terms of purchases, we have 373 purchases. And then we have 55 plus male, which has 144 purchases. So that's $14 CPA. The cheapest CPA is about $3, but that doesn't make any sense because we need volume and the cheapest CPA. Like it's not enough to have cheapest CPA. Just because, again, $7 is the cheapest CPA doesn't mean 45 to 54 is our best age group. What we need is the cheapest CPA at the highest volume. And the highest volume is here at 373, and the CPA is $12. And then we have 144 at $14. We have 84 at $11. So looks like 45 to 54 male also does pretty good for us. If we can increase the volume here, that might be pretty good. So, and then we have 35 to 44, which is on the high end. But based on the volume and the CPA, the best is actually 65 plus. So we actually have 45 to 54, and 65 plus is the best audience. And then the male is the better audience. We have female, but the CPA for the female is pretty high. It's $16, which is, again, that's the highest CPA that we have. So I'm going to unselect that. So now we know that 45 to 54 male is our best audience, and then 65 plus male is our best audience. We're just gonna take a note for this. Okay, I'm going to refresh this because I'm going to show you our Chrome extension that I use. And what I wanna know is I wanna now look into the proven campaigns. So we have this tool called roaspy.com, roaspy.com, and many people have their own different tool. Some people use Hyros, some people use Segmetrics, some people use different things. This is basically a ads tracking tool. This tool allows you to see exact number. Okay, so if I go here, I'm just gonna look at all the things that I have. Okay, I'm just gonna use revenue and ROAS, okay, and unique sales. I'm also gonna do unique leads as well, and then cost per unique lead. Okay, so those are the most important things. If you don't use any ads tracking tool, that's fine. You can just use whatever you see on the ads manager, but this is pretty inaccurate. For example, here we have only 2 unique sales on this, and Facebook is saying we have 25. That's just not at all. Here we have 41 purchases, and Facebook says we have 124 purchases. That is just too much. So I need to look at the correct data to tell which one is working or not. So, but if you don't have any tracking tool and you don't want to pay for it, then you can just use whatever the Facebook has for you. So looking at this amount spent, we have this campaign that's doing pretty good. As you can see, the profit and ROAS is high. This campaign also has a good profit and ROAS, and this campaign also looks good, and then this campaign as well as this campaign too. Let's do last 7 days as well. Looks like those are the good campaigns in the last 7 days. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna hide this for now. So these are the proven ad set now. And then I can also do breakdown for the ad set as well. And what I like to do is that I like to look at delivery. I like to see what placements do well. And again, this is only the proven ad sets. So I don't want to know what other campaigns and other things are doing. I just want to know what the proven campaigns and ads it have in common. So looking at this, most of the budget goes to Facebook feed in app. So many people are using Facebook mobile app to see our ads. And then based on Facebook Meta, we have 43 purchases, which is probably not correct, by the way. So that's good to know anyway. And then the next one is Facebook Reels. So it looks like a lot of people actually use Facebook Reels in app. And then we have Facebook feed. It's kind of interesting to know that the Facebook does the best. Instagram is not on the radar as much. Instagram only has 14 purchases compared to Facebook feed. Overall, Facebook does better. So that's good to know. And mobile actually does better. Even if you look at Instagram Reels, it's in app. People using the app tend to buy more, which is interesting. Next time when we create the campaign, we can, let's say if I'm duplicating this campaign, what I can do is that I can duplicate original setup, duplicate, and then what I can do is that I can go to settings. Okay, I can go to settings, and then I can do all mobile devices only. People who are only using mobile devices, not desktop, not anything else, just mobile devices. I can also target just like that as well, because that's where my customers are, because those are the people that buy from me. So that's how I can try and test and see how it does. So that's good to know as well. So these are the 5 campaigns that I had selected early on. And then let's look at different things. What I also look at is impression device as well, which is pretty much the same thing. It just tells you the same thing, but in a different way. So for example, here it says Android actually does better for us. I was thinking iPhone may do better for us, but it looks like Android actually does better for us. And then in terms of device, desktop is second, which is kind of interesting as well. Like, I don't think this number is accurate, to be honest, because we have the same amount of ad spend between the iPhone and desktop. And earlier we saw mobile phone does better, not desktop. I have a feeling that this is actually not accurate. That's good to know as well. If you are using dynamic creative, if you are using flexible, then you can use all of this, but this doesn't work, to be honest. I have tried to use this many times. It just doesn't work. So it just is not helpful at all. If you are using carousel ads, you can see the performance on each carousel. So that's kind of helpful as well. So that sounds good as well. Yeah, sometimes I look at media type. If I have a lot of images and videos, I look at media type so that I can see which image and videos do better for us. So it looks like a lot of what we have is images. So images are doing better, but here we have video as well. Here we have video that is doing pretty good as well. If I can go back. Here we have images that do pretty good. It should give me both image and video, but now it's not giving me for some reason. So if we have 65 sales from images, then I guess we can say that we have 55 or something, or maybe 60 something from video as well. So that's kind of good to know. It's kind of interesting to see $4 purchase from video. So that's interesting. That is giving me some good insights. Okay, so that's good to know as well. Yeah, basically you use this insight whenever you're creating your next campaign. Now you know, okay, this is the placement that works for me. This is the image, this is the video that works for me. And that's how you can use the breakdown. Breakdowns are typically not that helpful on the ad level, I feel like. Yes, you can use even on the ad level as well, which placements does better. So for example, this has 48 purchases. I want to see which placements this ad itself do better. So it looks like this ad is working more on Reels. So I can go check it out, what type of ad this is, how does it work, and this is fantastic, because next time when I am using this ad, I can just run one campaign, one ad set, and this ad only target to that placement, which is Facebook Reels. And I can also now try Instagram Reels as well to see how that works. So that's pretty much it. That's how you would use breakdown. Breakdown is pretty simple. It's a pretty popular feature as well, and many people use it. It's not that complicated. We personally only run ad in US at the moment, so we don't use country, we don't use region, but you can do that. We have tried using region like California or Northeast or New York location, what state does better for you, but we find actually just targeting US just better. We don't want to like nitpick this state, that state. It may do better, but we just find that just targeting the entire US actually does better for us. So that's it. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments down below so I can make more, and I will see you on the next one.